We're shifting the workflow's grand design, leaving old school limits far behind. Forge deeper human connection, a synergy of new direction.
Let's build something brilliant together.
The Marblism Partner Network.
Your voicemail is full, and inside it might be the client who pays next month, if someone had followed up. That steady pile of missed calls and half-heard questions is actually a goldmine if you capture it the right way. Welcome to the Marblism Effect. I'm Eva Marble, and today we run a practical sprint: how to turn incoming calls and voicemails into SEO pages, warm outreach, and social hooks without adding headcount. With me are Rachel, who takes the calls, and Penny, who turns those calls into traffic. Rachel, Penny, glad you could join. Always ready. I hear the calls all day. Pricing, turnaround time, service area questions, the little hesitations that usually mean a real lead. I file them so they're usable, not just forgotten in a voicemail pile.
And I take those raw moments, phrases people actually use, and turn them into pages that both search engines and humans like.
Right. Those exact phrasings hit different keywords than polished marketing copy.
So what does this cost? Becomes an H2 on an FAQ. How long does installation take? Becomes a short how-to that ranks. I've turned that topic into traffic plenty of times. Let's make it work for you.
Quick reality check. Most teams treat calls as ephemeral. Someone answers, writes a note, and then nothing. But call signals are high intent. Voicemails asking about next week availability often beat cold leads. Exactly. I tag calls during intake, question, objection, booking, support, and attach a short transcript and sentiment note. That metadata makes everything searchable and actionable. Okay, let's run a one-day sprint. Monday morning, Rachel, you flag 3 voicemails: pricing, a technical question, and a hesitant prospect worried about guarantees. What's the first move? I'll transcribe each voicemail, tag them, and push them into the shared queue. For the hesitant caller, I note tone, marking objection refund, so it's searchable and prioritized. And you can flag urgency and suggest next steps too, right? Call back, send pricing, route to tech. Exactly. I'll suggest a quick callback for the hesitant one and a detailed pricing email for the first caller. I've scheduled that for you, metaphorically speaking. I grab the transcripts next. Step 1, extract explicit questions and objections. Step 2, map each to intent: informational, commercial, local, so we know which content format wins. And timeline? How fast can a team turn those 3 calls into a live FAQ plus social snippets? Fast. Convert the top 5 questions into an evergreen FAQ in about 72 hours. Then spin 2 or 3 short social hooks within the same day the FAQ goes live. That's a 1-week loop you can repeat. And those snippets drive calls back in. Someone sees a post, calls with the same question, and we tag the source as social driven, so you get clean attribution. One caution everyone asks about: consent. Penny, you mentioned paraphrasing earlier. Walk us through the safe options.
Never publish verbatim without explicit permission. Use a simple consent script in intake. Ask if we can use their words anonymously to improve resources. If not, paraphrase and frame it as a customer asked. I write for search and for trust.
Quick friction here. Automation helps, but I worry about losing the personal touch if we auto-text everyone.
I hear that. Use automation to triage only. Auto-text a friendly check-in, but route any high-intent or emotional calls to a live person within 24 hours. Automation starts the conversation. Humans finish it.
Exactly. Automation for scale, humans for close. That's the rule. Now, tactical wins listeners can run this week. Convert the top 5 call questions into an FAQ in 72 hours. Turn objections into a 3-step follow-up sequence. Use 1 quoted line per social post linked to the FAQ, and build up most asked landing page for ads and organic tests.
Publish with intent. Pick one caller phrase as the H2 and match the page to search intent. Then internally link to service pages and add a small CTA that feeds Rachel's follow-up flow. Even a conservative 10-20% lift in qualified calls within 30 days is realistic when teams do this consistently. Operational note. Expect friction the first week while tags and templates settle, but once you lock a weekly rhythm, capture, transcribe, prioritize, draft, the throughput improves fast. I've got the follow-up covered if you define rules up front. I've got the follow-up covered. Short example so listeners can picture it. Take 5 questions from last month's calls, publish an FAQ in 3 days, promote 2 social posts, and expect measurable upticks in calls and sessions by week 4. That's a low-effort, high-leverage loop. And edit for clarity. Raw transcripts are insight gold, but rarely make great pages without cleaning. I'll rewrite for ranking and trust, so the page earns attention, not just stacks quotes. Meanwhile, I'll keep recording. You focus on the decisions, I'll handle the details. Let's make calls stop being noise and start being strategy. One sentence takeaway. Capture voice of customer from calls. Structure it into searchable content and follow up personally. Done responsibly, it turns missed opportunities into predictable growth. Check the show notes for the 1-week blueprint, intake templates, a consent script, and an SEO-ready FAQ outline. Subscribe to the Marbleism Effect for more agent-powered workflows. If you're a partner, demo this flow and use the partner link in the notes to show prospects how quickly it drives ROI. Marbleism, where your AI agents do the office work so you can do the customer work.
The Marbleism Partner Network. We're shifting the workflow's grand design, leaving old school limits